football is taught by my parents. I don't remember, but basically 3 years old already would start playing. And in my building we had a lot of children, so we would just throw the ball and play. And then slowly we would go to some academies or some football schools. And then when I was 7, it was already serious for me. And from that moment on, it was just step by step. 23. I was in Denmark, and I actually had an agreement with one club there. And my agent got a phone call, and there was a chance to go to Cholet for a trial. And because it was top division, I was very young. I had big ambitions to play maybe in highest leagues in Europe. I thought it was much better. Then we had a talk with the club. They understood, and I took the risk to come here because I exchanged the certain by the trial, and paid off. I was very happy. Actually, I landed in Latvia, so it was interesting how it was told me that the road would get better as soon as we crossed the border. This was the first thing that I remember, to have been told by the club director, don't worry, when it's in Lithuania, the roads will be better. Especially the fact that nobody would speak English, they would speak more Russian in the team. So basically one boy, he was I think under 19, under 21, he would translate every talk I had with the coach. But it was a good impression. Football is basically the same everywhere. You kind of have adjustments to be done. I was very keen to learn, to understand how it works, and was positive. And I understood as well that I had to really adapt to the food, I came in the summer, so slowly also to the winter. So. If I'm not mistaken, I came in 2011, and then 2012 as well. Gargždai is very special for me because it was, I understood what means football city here in Lithuania. It was beautiful to me to see the children with Gargždų shirt and bag, going to the training, coming back, how they would come to the games, and especially how they treated my family, how they treated my daughter most of all. They would give candies to her in restaurants, they would treat amazingly my daughter. She would be a Banga fan just by copying the stadium, the energy. So they woke up some little passion in my daughter about football, and that's how we do in Brazil as well. You go to stadium, this is how you develop that. So I always had a very big warm feelings for this city and for the club as well. We played against each other, we had this, and then we had the event in Nevežis, in Kėdainiai. It was a festive event from World Cup, and we got along together. Later on I did some trainings to keep in shape in Ekranas, and then I went to Malta once more, and then I came back. So I was very impressed with his passion for football. Of course, people really see the coach Valdas, the side of the statistics, the work ethic and so on. But apart of that, he has a lot of other qualities, and one of the qualities that I really appreciated and we connected was the passion with football. We could talk football for 12 hours, 10 hours, tactics, positioning, little things, and I would. And the most important thing for me is that how much he wanted the players to play good, how much he wanted the players to play at their best level. So he was not a player that would put the team in a box and expect the player to adapt. He would adapt to every little detail of the player to potentialize the quality. And with him, I had very good games, I had good moments, and I was pretty happy. When my mother died, I lost the wish to play because she was the person who stimulated me and who invested time with me, she was the person who went all course with me. I had very high moments, but I also had very low moments, and she was always there. So even though she would not come to Europe to watch, before the games I would spot a place as if she would be there. And to play football for me became a bit meaningless because it was almost like the course was finished. We did it together, and I didn't have this will anymore. And then I started a coaching career, and I started checking more possibilities. It was a difficult transition for me because my body still could make it. I could see that I could still play, but it just didn't make sense anymore for me. I lost something. I love to play football with my friends, but I didn't see anymore maybe the memory of her would not make me so happy, so that's the point. Futsal is one of my passions as well. We in Brazil, we play futsal, football, 7 against 7, 20 against 20, 20 against 1. We play whatever it happens, you know. But I played futsal till 14 years old in a good level in Brazil. And the rules changed a lot. It's a different sport than I used to play. But I came on the wave because what now Kauna Žalgiris futsal team does was before Vitis with President Darius and Guilherme. What they did was they really developed futsal here, and Guilherme was my agent at that point. And when my mom got sick and we had a lot of situations, he invited me to spend a season in Vitis. I did, and then after that came the opportunity to be a football coach in Ecumene. I presented to the mayor the possibility of futsal, and he believed, he invested, he spent a lot of time, and I'm very happy for the development. Now they have a team together, they do well. For me, it's great to have contributed, but it's very small. If you say about Lithuanian futsal, it's very small compared to what Guilherme and President Darius did, and other also people from Lithuania who did it. I hope that it will be more people like President Darius, like Guilherme, that will develop their clubs, try to make a bigger level. And what I hope very, very much is that the success of Kauna Žalgiris, I hope they have success in Champions League, and then more clubs like the football clubs as well, start investing in children futsal. This is my biggest hope, that we start having futsal academies all over Lithuania, because I think this is a huge benefit health-wise and football-wise as well. It's amazing because they know each other for a long time, and they have their inside jokes. They think that I don't see, but I see everything. When they make jokes how I talk or whatever, and I think it's great because they create this bond. They have very, very strong bond, and I try to not break it. I try to let them have their group. I don't need to be inside this group. I need to be like a family, but in a different position. And it's very good because they want each other to succeed. They want each other to get better. The competition here is very healthy between the young players especially. And I really appreciate that. I try to keep this harmony. And I must say we have very talented players. Our youth coaches did a fantastic job. We have a lot of players with high potential, and some of them are not ready yet. My job is more than win games, because this is not our main focus. I push a lot because if you dress up, if you wear your boots, you go there, you have to win, to try to win, to do the best to win. This is your focus. But when we go out and do the planning, we understand that they are not yet ready for some situations. And now we have, from last year, 3 players coming to first team. This is a big achievement. And I think when they go to first team and they don't come back to B team, this is even a bigger achievement. So I think the process has been doing with success so far. Now is a new challenge. I'm taking new players, and I hope next year, 3, 4, 5, who knows, we'll get to first team. And I'll be happy for that.